Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 13th of May 2016. Um, we have two cards again today, and I can say that they're really, really lovely cards. So we seem to get these sort of on a weekend. That seems to be a bit of a pattern. So I'm really pleased with them today. The two cards that we have, the first one that came out was Judgment. So this is the card for today. This is the real message. And the one that fell out and followed it is the Nine of Cups. So both lovely, lovely cards. I'll focus on this one first. So with Judgment, when Judgment comes up, it's sort of like a hallelujah moment, a eureka moment, it's like wonderful things are starting to happen now, and it's about forging ahead as well, and actually being quite looking forward to the future in a way, rather than, like I say, the cards lately have all been about, oh, what's the future going to bring. It brings a much more, I don't know, a little bit of a euphoria coming with it as well. It talks about like a sort of eureka moment, an epiphany, when you've really started to awaken to something that, not that you have not seen in the past, but that you have either tried to block out or that you have failed to see, and what this card is saying is like, now is the time where you can no longer be held back with this. It's time to start a new life, and to lead a new life. Yes, there's been a lot of challenges, but I really feel these challenges have all been just pushing you towards what you already know, really, but what you've been trying to sort of drown out, or whatever. Um, what I read something the other day which I really liked, and what it said is that all of this chaos and all of this mess and everything that we go through is actually just getting us to the place that we're wishing for. So it's like you've got to trudge through all of this first to finally get there, to finally reach the summit of where you want to be, and a fulfilling life in some way. So this card is talking about, like, it's like you've heard the sound of the universe now. You've heard the voice, and although you have been hearing it in the past, you have been trying to drown it out, or it may have been a bit muffled. Now you're hearing loud and clear. That's what it's saying, and you're ready to actually listen to it as well. So it is telling you that, you need to live your life in a different way. You need to be true to yourself and to your needs as well. And this is saying now that it's like you now are open to this. You now are open to the possibilities, and know that your higher needs need to be fulfilled. And it's sort of like a rebirth. It's like a resurrection. I always see resurrection with this as well. And it's using your intellect, and also your connectedness, your intuition. It's actually putting the two of them together, because I really feel that the struggles we've been going through recently, it's between because the two of them have been having such a battle. Your logic mind saying this thing, your intuition, your higher knowledge, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, has been telling you something different. So there's been this little battle going on. And now suddenly it's like, yay, they're both coming together. And this is when you are going to go forward as well. So it's a real understanding, I feel, an understanding of how things are, and an understanding of what is there waiting for you as well. I'm getting in my head there the song, it's a new life, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. And this is how this sums this card up perfectly. you know there really seems to be a newfound clarity around at the moment. If it's not there yet, it is coming, believe me, and I do feel it is coming within about the next 10 days. I think it's there, within the next fortnight. I feel things are going to be a lot clearer, and you're going to be really ready to push forward with this. I do feel, again, I keep talking about this, but there is a decision that needs to be made, which may be quite hard, but I think now you know that it is essential to make this. There's no putting off now. So it's like, this is tying up loose ends, any unfinished business, it's getting it sorted. And this will allow you to move on. We can't move on when one door's still open. We need to shut that fully. We need to dump all of our stuff, and then we can move on freely and without any baggage weighing us down as well. So it's a real case of any loose ends around at the minute, get them sorted, cut them off, and then this is it. You're ready for your journey. It I really want to say as well, what's coming in with this is, you've been brave. That's what I want to say. You've been very brave, and to take this stand and to realize that your own wants and needs are important, and that this is what you are going to search for and you are going to seek for, because this will fulfill you, it will fulfill your soul, and you can still believe in your hopes and dreams. That is a very, very brave decision. There's so many people that don't do that, and they sit in their comfort and they sit with just wishful thinking, and these people always end up living with a lot of regrets as well. And to live with regrets is a very, very sad state of being, really. So it's like I say, this is about closing the door on something that I feel deep down you know should have happened a long time ago, and just facing it head on and letting go. It's time to stop clinging. That is it. All of the challenges that you've endured, this card is saying that it's time for rest now, but resting in such a lovely way, because you're resting without the worry. Because once you tie everything up, once you get rid of these loose ends, then you have nothing to take into your future. You know that you've crossed the T's, you've dotted the I's, you've done everything you can, and you're moving on. And like I say, it's this new, exciting life that awaits you. A lot of yellow in this card. Yellow, I mention all the time. This is about your personal power. We have a lot of red as well. This always signifies our root chakra, which is about feeling secure, feeling stable, feeling secure in yourself as well. And there's also a lot of blues. Blues are all about, they're about healing, but they're also about like speaking your truth, being authentic as well. This is why I always wear turquoise around my neck, because it's all about speaking your truth. So having this next to my throat chakra, it helps me to do that. Even if my voice is shaking, I will speak the truth with this. So this card is really, it's like, I really feel it's sort of like shedding your skin here, shedding this old skin. When you see a snake, and it's when this skin becomes scaly and old and horrible, and they just slip out of it. And this is what it is, because I really feel it's like you've felt like you've been imprisoned, or like you felt that you've been in a prison for quite a long time here. But I do feel a lot of this imprisonment was self-imposed as well. So it's like you found the key, you opening the door, and you're getting the hell out of there. And this brings such a, it's like I'm seeing there, when you see like a field, and like sort of a puppy running free in this field, and just like, whoa, there's this whole new world around for me. This is what I'm getting with this card. It's such a wonderful, lovely feeling with it. Now, what I love about this, and what I love about this second card coming in to clarify this, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups within tarot is often referred to as the wish card. So this is about, all of the stuff you've been wishing for, all of the stuff you've been praying for, you've been trying to manifest, whatever. It is coming. It is there. I really feel by September this year, there's your life is going to be very, very different to how it's been, or to how it was in September of last year. I don't know why they're bringing that in there, but that's what they've just said. But the Nine of Cups is all about, it's the key words to this are contentment, happiness, security. You know, this is what's coming. I mean, if you look at the guy in the picture there, he looks like the cat that's got the cream. You know, he's got everything. All of his cups are filled here, and all of his cups, these all represent emotions. You know, again, the same colors. We have a lot of reds, a lot of yellows, a lot of blues, but we also have browns in this as well. And this talks about grounding, you know, it talks about sort of being connected with earthly stuff rather than material stuff. A lot of times we can think that we're secure because we have a lot of material stuff around us. But that doesn't really bring security, because all we're doing is worrying that one day we might lose it. When you are connected and when you are grounded and when you feel secure because you have earthly stuff around, natural stuff, you know, peace of mind, things like this, they are riches that money cannot buy. And this is what the realization is when this card comes in. This is about waking up on a morning and thinking, you know what? I am so, so lucky. Now, you could be waking up in a tent. You could be, you know, it doesn't matter where you are. It's because you have this security and this contentment within yourself, and it's not relying on other things, you know. So it's really about like sort of coming into your own. Um, a lot of independence with this card comes in as well. And I really feel that there's what comes in, which is very important with this, is there is so much gratitude as well. I think within life, we often take things for granted, especially things like this, you know, especially the simple things, or this, I don't want to say simple people, or the other people around us. We just naturally think that they're going to be there, you know, and we take them for granted in a little bit of a way. This card says that you don't. It's like I say, you've suddenly woke up, your eyes are wide, you know, they're seeing everything that you have. I feel this is connections with people. I feel this is friendships. I feel this is support as well. And, you know, you have been through some tough times. You've been through the shitty times. But it's like knowing the ones who are still there with you when the times are about to get good. This will actually prove um, who they are. The ones that have done the test with you, and the ones that have been there by your side, or just been there watching your back, you know. And there's a real massive feeling of gratitude coming in with this. Strange, I last night my daughter had her final art exhibition, and I went along, and there was friends turned up that have supported her along the way with it. And just I just took a second, and I just watched, and I watched them looking at her work, and I watched how she was shining, and I watched how proud they were of her as well. And that really sort of it hit me right here, you know, to think that these people are not blood, but they are her tribe, they are her family, and they have helped her to grow. She sees things within these people that have encouraged her, and that have made her be the type of person that she is. And that is such a beautiful thing. So I took a little step back last night, and I had a little bit of a Nine of Cups moment, you know, feeling very, very blessed for what I did have. So what I want to say within this card is, it's fabulous. Don't worry. You have been brave. You have withstood the challenges, and now it is you time. You know, please, please, please don't turn this voice of the universe off again, because it is shouting and screaming at you to say that this is your new future. You've worked well, you've paid your dues, and you have earned it. And what you have at the end of it is you have happiness, contentment, and security. Once you are in this phase as well, once you actually step fully into this, I feel that you will find people who are on the same vibration, people who are at the same level within their life, and things like that will sort of attract as well. So it's like the drama is going to be gone, because both of these cards actually talk a lot about the loss of the ego as well. So it's not like, oh yeah, look at me, look at what I've got. It's not. There's a gratitude, there's a humility comes with this. This card, this wake-up call, has came because of the challenges that you've had. So you've learned from this now. You've learned that your ego is not your friend. And like I say, there's a humility, there's a surrender, there's a beautiful place of actually being thankful for what you have. And I feel if you hadn't have endured these hard times, then you wouldn't have been as thankful for when you have these happy times. And just this contentment, that is what, you know, where you're, all of the tenseness that I feel has been in with you for a lot of months, I feel this just coming away. And like I say, it's sort of waking up free from baggage, free from drama, free from ego, and just saying, right, okay, I'm going to actually enjoy today, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life as well, you know? So absolutely wonderful, wonderful cards then for the weekend. And for, like I say, I feel about the next 10 to 14 days, there's still little things. This is the time to tie up these loose ends. This is the time to get everything in order, and then bam, you know, this new life is coming for you. And it's, I really feel that you've got to give a lot of gratitude to it, because you will be thankful, because it's a beautiful place to be. So I hope you like them cards. I love them. I'm thinking of a very good friend of mine in particular with this. They've been through a very testing time, and they're still going through it, but I know that they're coming to the end of the rainbow, you know, that the pot of gold is there for them, you know. And I just want to say that I love them very much, and I'm very, very proud of them as well. So they'll probably hate that. They're not that type of person, but I just want to say that to them, and I am so excited for their future. You know, that is it. And I actually did pull the nine of cards for them the other day. So sorry, I'm rambling again. I love it when I get like this. I get all like, you know, I don't know, it's all bubbly and nice. And I like to see good things and nice things happen to good and nice people as well. So like I say, that's just a one for my friend today. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. I really feel the energy is going to be good. I'm going to try and get the weekend cards done this week. I know I've missed them the last couple of weeks. If anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch, because I do have availability. And just, you know, enjoy today. Look at the things that you have to be thankful for. You know, little things. Write a list. 10 things that you're thankful for today. And it really makes you realize how rich you actually are. So have a wonderful weekend. Satnam.